Erickson here. I'm actually doing a cool down right now on my bike, so I thought I'd use my time wisely. Hi Michelle, I hope your interval workout was awesome yesterday. So I'm doing a cool down right now. I hope you can hear me pretty well. I've got my bike set up indoor, and so I thought this is the time most people, at least in Utah, and chickens like me that don't like to be in the cold or on the road, set up their bike inside. So I thought I would go through some things while I'm doing a cool down here, and how to, hello from Los Angeles, excellent. I always like to know what people are training for, what they're doing, so do let me know, and I'll try to keep you accountable. So obviously, I don't know if you can see here, oops, sorry about that. I've got a couple bikes in here, but I'm on my bike. This is actually my race bike, and so the best thing to do is put yourself on your bike that you use most. So if you can do that at home, great. I have this set up on an indoor trainer. I hope I can help you a lot. I've been coaching for 19 years. I've been a runner for 30, and I've done triathlon for 10. Just finished my first Ironman a month ago. So I hope I can help you. That's what I'm here for. But in terms of indoor trainers, I did want to tell you, there is a difference. When I say indoor trainer, I'm meaning not a person yelling you indoors. Although you can get that, and I can do that. Actually, I'm a positive coach. But you want to get a trainer that you can put your back tire on. That's your real bike. That is going to be fit better for you. A lot of people ask me, well, what about spin classes? The problem with spin classes is that sometimes the bike doesn't fit you. One, no matter how you move that thing, it does not fit. So I definitely think you need one. I think really for the bang for the buck, now there's a lot of different kinds of trainers. You want to get a fluid, not a magnetic trainer. That'll be definitely better for you, get a better workout. Yeah, definitely. The ones that I'm on right now is a Kinetic. They're definitely better brands. I find that Cyclops is a good brand. Blackburn has a good brand, or is a good brand too. A lot of it is just what can you afford. Yeah, Kinetic, Kinetic. So I'm on actually a rock and roll trainer, which is a lot more movement, a little more expensive. Actually has a power feature, but I'm using a power meter on my bike now. So I definitely say get a bike and set it up on a trainer indoor. What is the most bang for the buck? Honestly, I've really been satisfied with Kinetic. You know, you can look for used ones right now. A lot of people are upgrading. They have a lot of different kickers and power meter type things, or like some that do power. But I think, you know, if you're just starting out, go with one that's used. Make sure it is fluid, not magnetic. And then, you know, just search. In my area, I don't know where you're at, but in my area, you just go onto KSL and check it out, you know. If you're lucky, you can get a good one for, I mean, way lucky, 100. But I would say 150 up to 350, and you've got a trainer. But the thing that's great about cycling indoors is that I've got my bike here, and when I use it outdoor in the summer, I save this space. It's not, a bike is not stuck there, you know, collecting laundry like a lot of people do. So, other things I suggest in terms of setting yourself up indoor is, and this, if you're beginning cyclist, you probably notice your nose runs all the time, so I always have tissue by me. I'm kind of funny about broken nails. I have a nail file. Not anything you have to have, but I always have nutrition. I always know what my workout's going to be, so I have kind of structure, and then I calculate how many calories I need. For me, my size, I try to eat 150 to 200 calories. Now, can I get through it for an hour? Some of my workouts are a lot longer than that. Obviously a lot longer than that, but that's, you know, I keep myself fueled because I want to train my body how to digest fuel while I'm riding, because in anything long course, half iron or more, you need, thanks for the hearts, you guys, makes me feel good. Most me feel loved, you're sending me love. But you definitely want to have it calculated. You want to learn how to tolerate it. When you're in those long races, you have to have fuel. You can't go, oh, well, I haven't been practicing with it. So how many meals per day? In general, I eat breakfast at least twice because I'm an early morning person. Usually the first thing I do when I get up is drink a glass of water and have breakfast, the first breakfast. Then I get my kids up, and I definitely talk about fueling. So you know, I do have a lot of these periscopes that I put on YouTube. So this one, and not every single one do I upload, but most of them I did one on nutrition. You can look at my website, blonderunner.com, and I put a whole thing together on pre-race nutrition, so you can refer back to it. Totally, I'm a hobbit. Second breakfast. I love breakfast, and I don't always eat breakfast foods for breakfast. So, yes, definitely check them out. And I can talk about, you know, what I eat. I want to focus on this one with indoor cycling and how to get set up. Do I get bored on the trainer? Not with my workouts. I have a very structured workouts. So I am focusing and concentrating on pedal stroke and pushing myself. Where's my heart rate? Where's my watts? And for me, I love music. So another thing to set up when you do it, I have a radio and a CD player down here. I have a TV, I don't use that as much. Sometimes I like to use my time wisely. So I'll do two things at once. Sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks while I'm working out. It depends on the purpose of the workout. When it's a really focused session, maybe music. That's it. I'm not even going to focus on what the audiobook's saying, but I do think that that's a good use of time. I'm a mom of 4 kids. I run a business. Super busy. I love that. And I exercise a lot. So sometimes you have to multitask like this. So I'm sweating and I'm look awesome right now. And you guys are listening. It's awesome. So setting up your bike, having a trainer, music, having your food ready, also having your liquid ready. I'm using electrolyte water, which is what I use a lot. Peanut butter pretzels, I use those a lot. I like regular food. I do gels. You got to get used to all that. Yesterday's periscope, I talked about using all kinds of things. And I tried something way nasty yesterday. I do try all kinds of stuff, and sometimes it's gross, not good. High protein diet, for the most part, yes. But I'm more of a plant-based eater, so, but I do eat eggs. We actually have chickens, so that's where I get a lot of protein. And nuts and seeds are complete protein. So, you'll probably notice behind me here, another thing I like to do is surround myself with inspiration or memories that were inspiring to me. So I have a rack behind me of my medals and things that I've done because, well, they're in a box forever. I'm like, what do you do with them? I'm sentimental, so I keep things, but I will definitely cover running, so definitely doing this back. And this is a brick workout today, by the way. After I get off in 10 minutes and take my son to lunch, then I'll go do my run this afternoon. But I do have this behind me, and in my office. If you go in my office, you'll see all these little inspirational quotes. I like to surround myself with things that inspire me and people that inspire me. I post it on Instagram. If you follow me there, I'm the blonde runner there. You know, get people out of your life. You have to sometimes say no to people that are just going to drain you. So you need to surround yourself. You want to know what my workout was today? Okay. I think that's what you asked. Sorry, I only get snippets sometimes. I actually did a warm-up. I worked a little bit on cadence, single leg drill, just trying to get some skill back. And then I did blocks of doing hardest gear for a minute, alternating with easy minute. And then I did a watt. I just got up to tempo pacing for a minute, alternate. That kicks my butt every time, but you know, it developed some skill. It puts a lot of pressure on my legs. I haven't lost too much muscle since I've been recovering from Ironman, which was my concern. So I'm really happy about that. But I know I've lost some lung fitness. So I had to take it really easy on my legs. So that's what I did today. I'm not done yet though. I'm doing more running. All right. I can't get enough. You know, you're all loving me sweating here. You're getting all excited about getting on your bike, aren't you? So, thank you. I love knowledge. I love learning myself. So I like to share. Let's see. Oh, other things I have available to me. I usually have a clipboard. Something like this. This is helping me know what to, you know, I don't want to miss anything I talked to you guys about. But I always get the most incredible ideas when I'm working out. And so I always like to write them down. And so I have a notepad by me. I have a notepad by me in my bedroom. I have a notepad by me in my office. I always like to write things down. Now that we have phones, you can write everything down there. So that's another idea for you to get it all set up. One thing I would say, I already said, have a designed workout. I usually have a clipboard too because it has my designed workout. When I'm done with my workout, I write down what I did exactly for nutrition. Get a lot of questions on nutrition, and really it's trial and error. But if you don't remember what you did and you think you're going to kind of remember, don't. Write it down exactly how you do it. I know exactly. Usually I deduce. I say, this is what I started with, this is what I ended with, so this is what I had. So it's pretty simple. It doesn't, I'm a detailed person, but I'm also in this to do well. So, the more detailed you are, the more you're going to learn. And I like to learn about what I'm doing. I just am very involved that way. So document it, write it down. And then oftentimes I like to experiment with workouts and make up my own. So I'll say what I liked, what I want to change, what I want to do better. Actually, will you be my coach? I do coach people all over the United States and Canada and other countries. I coach online too. I do in person and online. Depends on the person, what they need. So yeah, if you're interested in coaching, message me on theblonderunner@gmail.com, and that's blonde with an E. So thank you, Sherry. You're so nice. I try to be an awesome coach. I really love this. So I do have a passion for this. I've always loved to help people. So if you're looking for that kind of coach, I am a little intense, but I love this stuff. So just depends. What you see is what you get. This is how I coach. Motivation is my middle name. That's what I try to do. Okay. I always want to get through what I was designed to talk about today. So create a design workout. Document what you're doing with nutrition. Have it ready for you. Absolutely, intensity is good. That's where a lot of people screw up, is they don't have easy days are easy, like embarrassingly easy. Hard days are hard. So I'm glad you brought that point up, because you need focus in your training. Let's see. Gosh, that workout kicked my butt. I'm still out of breath. So just getting back in shape here. All right. So let's see. Super one I talked about. Music, I talked about that. I talked about having your food and drink ready. Oh, you probably noticed I have my cute, but this is actually a backward visor. I'm not that hipster, but I sweat. And I have a fan right in front of me too. It's a little noisy, so I turned it off. I turned off my music so that you guys could hear me. My bike is squeaky enough. So definitely setting that up. But this keeps sweat from getting in my eyes. I use visors all winter too. It keeps me from blinking myself to death, or anytime it's raining, keeps the stuff out of my eyes. So have a visor handy. That really helps. Also, today is a brick workout. Well, I was going to do one right after the other, but my son, we're going to do lunch, which that's my cue. I've got 4 minutes. I'm gonna go running later, but I already have my stuff all ready. My glasses, my music, my shirt, because usually when I do one workout right after the other, it's cold outside today, so I don't want my sweat freezing, me becoming really cold really soon. So but I do have it all ready for myself. Let's see. One thing that's a little hard from home when you're doing indoor workouts is it's easy to get distracted. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of my periscopes, you can hear my dryer go beep because the laundry's done. So I'm very tempted to get off the bike and go fold my laundry while it's still warm. I like it to be folded when it's still warm, so not wrinkly and stuff. So you've got to minimize distractions. So I found, for me, one, I just say I am staying on my bike. Multitasking, yeah, I guess I could put the laundry basket right here and start folding it, maybe, I don't know. But probably not. So it's better for me to focus on my training when I'm doing my training and then worry about those other things later. You can minimize distractions. My athletes know that if I'm not available, I'll get back to them as soon as I can. they always know to leave a message or text and email work best, and then I can get back to them, you know. I don't want to lose the focus on what I'm doing. Just like when they do theirs, I want them to focus. Right now I'm riding a time trial bike. This is actually a specialized transition, so that's what I'm racing on now. So that's what I'm using. It's been fit for me. I actually have a clip on bike fitting, so on my Blonde Runner, it's the Blonde Runner channel on YouTube, so you can check that out. All right, so block out the time, have that time for your training, and then yeah, Specialized is a good brand. I've had a lot of luck with it. So, oh, another thing, I have a little towel. Here you go. Hits, I'll advertise for them. They actually did a race last year. It's great. I always have a little towel. So I sweat. Even though you've got this to keep it out of your eyes, I still sweat, and that helps. So those are the things that I do for indoor setting it up, but I've got to go get my son, and I'm pretty much cooled down. My legs feel good. I love how my legs feel after workouts. They're all warm. They're warm and fuzzy. I love it. So I hope you guys have a good day. Whenever I do these, I love to hear about your workouts and what you're up to, what you're doing. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll try to do these more regular, probably sporadic, because that's what works for me. But please check in when you can, and you know, tweet me something, a question at Blonde Runner. If you have questions, I'm happy to help. So I'm glad you caught the scope as well. So have a great and healthy day.